Hey everybody, and welcome to the channel. Today we're looking at some awesome traveling tips that you'll be glad that you didn't miss. Make sure to watch until the end though, as we have some healthy tips for your return home as well. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to help us provide you with more valuable and entertaining traveling tips, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Now, let's get straight into the video, shall we? Alright, let's be real. Traveling is one of the most exciting things that you can do, right? But it's also one of the most stressful. Between packing, booking, navigating unfamiliar places, and somehow not losing your sanity along the way, it's easy to see why people can get overwhelmed, shall we say. But what if we told you that there was a way to make your trips both smoother and more enjoyable, and dare we say, cooler? Yeah, we're talking about those game-changing travel tips that aren't just practical. They're the kind of advice you'll be bragging about to your friends later. We've all been there, trying to jam an entire wardrobe into a carry-on, getting stuck in a never-ending security line, or realising too late that the only restaurant open after 9 PM serves the world's most questionable hot dogs. But guess what? It doesn't have to be that way. With the right hacks up your sleeve, you can glide through your next trip like a seasoned pro, making even the trickiest parts of travel feel like a breeze. In this video, we're dishing out travel tips so cool that'll have you wondering how you ever traveled without them. From packing secrets that will save you from checked baggage fees, to destination hacks that'll have you experiencing the local culture like a native, we've got you covered. Ready to level up your travel game? Awesome, let's dive in. Let's start off with the ultimate travel nemesis, packing. It's a fine art, and if you're not careful, you'll end up lugging a suitcase heavier than your vacation vibe. The key? Packing cubes. These magical little squares aren't just for the hyper-organized. They're a game changer for anyone who wants to maximize space and keep things tidy. Plus, when security asks you to dig out that one item at the bottom of your bag, you'll be able to do so without causing an avalanche. Next, embrace the versatility of your wardrobe. We're talking clothes that can be mixed, matched, and layered. That one jacket that goes with everything? Pack it. And here's your pro tip: roll your clothes instead of folding them, okay? Not only does this save space, but it also keeps wrinkles to an absolute minimum, so you're not stuck ironing on your first day out, okay? Your phone is your best friend when you travel, so make sure it's loaded with all the right apps before you leave. Download offline maps of your destination, because trust me, there's nothing like trying to navigate with no signal. Apps like Google Maps let you download maps for offline use, saving you from wandering around aimlessly. And here's a trick you'll thank us for later. Take photos of all your important documents. Passport, visas, travel insurance, you name it, and store them in a secure, cloud-based app. If you lose your documents, you'll have a backup that could save you a world of trouble. Finally, create a digital itinerary and share it with someone that you trust. Not only does this keep your loved ones in the loop, but it also gives you quick access to all your reservations in one place. Nothing ruins a trip faster than a blocked credit card. Before you jet off, give your bank a heads up about your travel plans. This simple step can prevent your card from being flagged for suspicious activity. And while we're on the subject of money, don't forget to carry a small amount of local currency for when you first arrive, especially for tipping, taxis, or those charming little street vendors who only take cash. Lastly, if you travel often, consider getting a travel-friendly credit card. Look for one with no foreign transaction fees, and you'll save a nice chunk of change over the course of your trip. The airport. A place where time seems to stretch and patience is always in short supply. But it doesn't have to be that way. First up, if you're a frequent traveller, do yourself a favour and sign up for a TSA pre-check or global entry. Yeah, it's an extra expense, but imagine breezing through security while everyone else is fumbling with their shoes and laptops. You'll be at your gate sipping coffee and laughing, silently of course, at the chaos. Now, let's talk hydration. Those airport prices are no joke, so bring an empty water bottle through security and fill it up once you've passed the checkpoint. Staying hydrated on a flight is crucial, especially when you're cruising at 30,000 feet in the air. And here's a sneaky tip for getting more space on the plane. Opt for a seat in the back row. It's not glamorous, but it often has a better chance of an empty seat next to you. Plus, you'll be a lot closer to the bathrooms, the prime real estate on any long-haul flight. When it comes to where you rest your head at night, think outside the hotel box. Sure, traditional hotels have their perks, but why not explore other options? Vacation rentals like Airbnb offer a more authentic experience, often at just a fraction of the cost. You can stay in a local neighborhood, cook your own meals, and maybe even make a new friend or two. If you're on a budget but still crave a bit of luxury, check out hostels with private rooms. These gems offer the social vibe of the hostel but with the privacy of a hotel. Perfect for solo travelers or those wanting to save some cash without sacrificing comfort. And always check for hidden fees before you book. Resort fees, parking charges and Wi-Fi costs can turn a sweet deal into a sour one really quickly. Navigating a new city can be daunting, but it doesn't have to be. Before you arrive, download local rideshare apps like Grab or Bolt, which might be more reliable, and cheaper actually, than the international giants. And here's a little language hack. Learn a few key phrases in the local tongue, especially for directions. You'll get where you're going faster and the locals will appreciate the effort. Finally, don't underestimate the power of public transportation. Not only is it usually the most economical option, but it's also a great way to immerse yourself in the local culture. Hop on a bus or train and you might just stumble upon a hidden gem that you would have never found otherwise. One of the best parts of traveling, at least if you ask me, is getting to taste the local cuisine. But let's be honest here, no one wants to end up at a tourist trap paying way too much for a bland meal. The trick? Eat where the locals eat. Skip the spots with English menus and oversized pictures of food. Instead, look for small, bustling eateries filled with locals. These hidden gems often serve the most authentic and delicious dishes at just a fraction of the price. Another insider tip: visit local markets, especially early in the morning. This is when you'll find the freshest produce, baked goods, and street food. Plus, you'll get a genuine slice of local life. And if you really want to get a taste of the culture, consider taking a food tour on your first day. It's a fun way to sample a variety of dishes, learn about local ingredients, and get insider recommendations from your guide. Traveling isn't just about seeing new places, it's also about experiencing new cultures. One of the best ways to do this is by attending local festivals or events. Whether it's a street parade, a religious ceremony, or a seasonal celebration, these events offer a unique glimpse into the heart of the community. But before you dive in, take a moment to learn a bit about the local customs and etiquette. Knowing the basics, like how to greet someone, when to tip, and what to wear, can help you avoid awkward moments and show respect for the culture that you're visiting. And if you're really interested in the history and culture of a place, consider hiring a local guide. They can provide context and stories that you won't find in any guidebooks, making your visit so much more meaningful. We've all been there, standing in a long line, waiting to see that famous landmark, while precious vacation time just slips away. The solution? Visit popular tourist sites early in the morning or late in the afternoon to beat the crowds. Not only will you have a more peaceful experience, but you will also have better lighting for those Instagram-worthy photos. But don't limit yourself to the big attractions. Do some research to find hidden gems and off-the-beaten-path spots that offer unique experiences without the hordes of tourists. And if you're planning to hit multiple attractions, look into city passes that offer discounted entries to several sites. It's a budget-friendly way to see more without breaking the bank. Staying healthy while traveling is key to enjoying your trip, and a little preparation can go a long way. Start by packing a small first aid kit with essentials like band-aids, antiseptic wipes, pain relievers and any prescription medications that you might need. Trust me, nothing kills the vibe faster than searching for a pharmacy in a foreign country when all you need is a simple aspirin. Hydration and sun protection are your best friends, especially if you're traveling to a hot or tropical destination. Carry a refillable water bottle to stay hydrated and make sure that you've packed a good sunscreen and insect repellent. There's nothing worse than a nasty sunburn or mosquito bites ruining your beach day. If you're traveling somewhere where tap water isn't safe to drink, consider bringing a portable water purifier or a supply of water purification tablets. And before you even board the plane, do a bit of research on your destination. Are there common health concerns like altitude sickness or traveler's diarrhea that you should prepare for? Being proactive can help you avoid unexpected health issues on the road. Staying safe while exploring new places is all about being smart and staying aware. A good rule of thumb is to keep your valuables out of sight. Use a crossbody bag or a money belt to carry your essentials and leave flashy jewelry at home. If you're in a crowded area, be extra cautious of pickpockets, especially in tourist-heavy spots. A clever trick is to carry a dummy wallet with a small amount of cash and expired cards. If someone tries to rob you, they'll think they've hit the jackpot while your real wallet stays safely hidden. Sharing your travel plans with someone back home is always a good idea. Send them a copy of your itinerary and check in regularly, especially if you're traveling solo or heading off the beaten path. It's also worth having a local SIM card or an international plan so you can stay connected in case of emergencies. Finally, don't forget to trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Listen to your gut and don't be afraid to change plans if it means staying safe. Okay, so you've just returned from an amazing trip, and while it's tempting to just drop your bags and collapse on the couch, tackling unpacking right away is a pretty smart move. Start by unpacking the essentials first: laundry, toiletries and anything that might need immediate attention. This helps prevent that dreaded post-trip chaos where your suitcase sits untouched for days or maybe weeks. Hey, I don't judge. To make unpacking just a tad bit easier, sort through your souvenirs and gifts as soon as you get home. Organize them by who they're for or where you want to display them. You'll thank yourself later when you're not scrambling to find that perfect little gift for your friend's birthday weeks after you've returned. If you've been on an extended trip, it's also a good idea to air out your luggage and store it properly for your next adventure. Don't forget to double check all pockets and compartments for any hidden items that you may have forgotten. Once the unpacking is done, take a moment to reflect on your trip. What worked? What didn't? Write down any lessons you've learned for your future travels. Did that particular airline offer great service? Or should you steer clear of them the next time? Did you discover a packing hack that saved the day? Keeping a little travel debrief journal can help you remember these insights and make your next adventure even smoother. Next, don't let those amazing memories fade. Organize your photos while they're still fresh. Create albums or even print out a few of your favorites to keep the travel spirit alive. If you're into social media at all, sharing your experiences with friends can also be a fun way to relive those highlights. Throw in a few travel tips and recommendations to pay it forward. You never know who might benefit from your wisdom. Now that you're back, here's the best part. It's never too early to start planning your next adventure. While the excitement of your last trip is still fresh, start thinking about your next destination. Even if it's just daydreaming or casually browsing flights, keeping that wanderlust alive will make the post-trip blues a little easier to manage. After all, the best cure for the end of one trip is of course planning the next one. Many thanks for watching. Until next time, take care and I'll see you in the next video.